Our planet, a sphere of breathtaking diversity, holds within its embrace landscapes of such profound beauty, they seem sculpted by the hands of gods. This is a world where nature and time have engaged in a majestic battle, not of destruction, but of creation, forging wonders that stretch beyond the limits of our imagination. Here, in these hallowed places, beauty not only catches your eye, but makes your heart beat with awe, stirring a deep, primal connection to the earth that is our home. It is a world of silent mountains that touch the heavens, of rivers that carve their stories into the stone, and of forests that whisper the secrets of millennia. We stand on the precipice of an extraordinary journey, a voyage to the very soul of our world. Together, we will traverse continents and cross oceans to witness the most spectacular places on Earth. We will venture into realms where the raw power of nature is on full display, from the fiery heart of a volcano to the serene tranquility of an ancient valley. This is more than just a tour. It is an invitation to experience the planet in its purest, most untamed form, to see the artistry of geological forces and the resilience of life in its many guises. So, I invite you now to join me. Let us cast aside the familiar and step into the unknown. Let us open our minds and our hearts to the wonders that await. Prepare to be humbled, to be inspired, and to be transformed by the sheer magnificence of our world. Our journey begins now, into the wild, the beautiful, and the utterly unforgettable landscapes that define our planet. Let the exploration commence. Our first destination takes us to a land steeped in myth and tranquility, the Huangxian Valley in China. Here, time itself seems to slow its pace, allowing one to breathe in the profound peace that saturates the very air. It is a landscape torn from the pages of an ancient scroll painting, where mist clings to the shoulders of towering granite peaks, and deep verdant forests cloak the slopes in a blanket of emerald. The silence here is not an absence of sound, but a symphony of nature's quietest melodies, the rustle of leaves, the distant call of a bird, the gentle murmur of a hidden stream. This valley is a testament to nature's artistry, a place where every rock and tree feels intentionally placed to create a scene of perfect harmony. Hiking trails wind their way through the dense undergrowth, leading to secluded waterfalls that cascade into crystal-clear pools. These paths are not merely routes from one point to another. They are invitations to a walking meditation, a chance to shed the burdens of the modern world and reconnect with a more fundamental rhythm of life. The mountains stand as silent sentinels, their jagged peaks often shrouded in a mystical veil of fog. The connection to ancient Taoist philosophy is palpable here. The landscape embodies the principles of balance and flow, of finding strength in gentleness and wisdom in simplicity. It is said that sages and hermits once sought refuge in these mountains, seeking enlightenment amidst the serene beauty. One can easily imagine them finding solace in the quiet contemplation offered by this natural sanctuary, finding in the steadfastness of the mountains and the fluidity of the streams a mirror to their own inner quests. For the modern traveler, Huangxian offers a similar promise. It is a place to find stillness, to practice meditation on a moss-covered rock, or simply to sit and watch the world unfold at its own unhurried pace. The air is so pure it feels as though it cleanses you from the inside out. In a world that constantly demands our attention, this valley offers the rare gift of solitude, a space where one can listen to the quiet whisperings of one's own heart and find a profound sense of inner peace. To journey through Huangxian Valley is to embark on an inner pilgrimage. It is to discover that the most magnificent landscapes are not always the most dramatic, but sometimes the most peaceful. It is a reminder that in the quiet embrace of nature, we can find a clarity and a calm that eludes us elsewhere. This magical place teaches a simple yet profound lesson, that sometimes the greatest adventure is the journey inward, guided by the quiet majesty of the natural world. From the tranquil valleys of the east, our journey now takes us to the heart of the Swiss Alps, to witness a marvel not of nature alone, but of human ingenuity in harmony with it. This is the Landwasser Viaduct, a structure that seems to leap from the very rock, a testament to the audacity and vision of its creators. Standing against the wild, untamed backdrop of the mountains, its 6 towering limestone arches create a spectacle of breathtaking elegance and formidable strength. It is a symbol of humanity's ability to bridge the impossible. For over a century, this viaduct has carried the iconic red carriages of the Rhaetian Railway across the deep Landwasser Valley. Its construction, at the turn of the 20th century, was an extraordinary feat of engineering. Workers toiled in perilous conditions, using pioneering techniques to erect the pillars without scaffolding, building a bridge that was not only functional, but also possessed a timeless classical beauty. The structure curves gracefully before plunging directly into a tunnel carved into the sheer cliff face, a dramatic flourish that adds to its legendary status. The true magic of the Landwasser Viaduct, however, is experienced from within. To be a passenger on a train crossing this bridge is to feel a momentary suspension between heaven and earth. As the train emerges from the dark forest, the world opens up, and for a few exhilarating seconds, you are gliding through the air, with the valley floor a dizzying distance below. It is a perspective that reveals the sheer scale of both the natural landscape and the human achievement required to traverse it. This viaduct is more than just a bridge. It is a landmark of cultural and historical significance, part of a railway line so remarkable it has been designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It represents a period of bold ambition, a time when engineers sought not to conquer nature, but to work in concert with it, creating structures that complemented the landscape rather than dominating it. The stone, quarried locally, seems to grow organically from the surrounding cliffs, a seamless integration of the man-made and the natural. The Landwasser Viaduct stands as a powerful reminder that our own creations can possess a beauty that rivals that of nature. It is a celebration of precision, endurance, and artistry. As the train disappears into the mountain, it leaves behind a silent monument, a graceful arc of stone against the sky, forever etching its form into the majestic canvas of the Alps, a perfect fusion of wild nature and human ambition. Our path now leads us deep into the lush tropical landscapes of central Vietnam, to a place where the earth guards its most profound secrets. This is Phong Nha Bang National Park, a UNESCO World Heritage Site renowned not just for its dense jungle and towering limestone karsts, but for what lies beneath. Here, an immense subterranean world awaits a kingdom of darkness, water, and stone that has been evolving in silence for millions of years. It is a world of colossal caves and mysterious underground rivers. This is home to some of the largest and most magnificent cave systems ever discovered. Deep within these mountains, water has patiently carved out labyrinthine passages, vast cathedrals of stone adorned with spectacular formations. Stalactites hang like immense chandeliers from the ceilings, and stalagmites rise from the floor like ancient monuments, each one a slow-motion sculpture crafted by the patient drip of mineral-rich water over countless millennia. The scale of these underground chambers can be difficult to comprehend. Some are large enough to house an entire city block. At the heart of this subterranean realm lies Son Doong Cave, the largest cave passage in the world. To enter Son Doong is to step into another reality. It is so vast that it has its own localized weather system, with clouds forming within its massive chambers. Sunlight filters down through two enormous collapsed sections of the roof, known as dolines, allowing a primeval jungle to thrive deep within the earth. It is a lost world, a self-contained ecosystem hidden from the sun, where unique species have evolved in isolation. Exploring Phong Nha Bang is an adventure in the truest sense. It often involves trekking through dense jungle, wading through rivers, and navigating the darkness with only the beam of a headlamp to guide the way. The journey is as much a part of the experience as the destination itself. The sound of a river echoing through a vast cavern, the sight of a sunbeam piercing the darkness to illuminate a colossal formation. These are moments of pure, unadulterated wonder that stay with you forever. This hidden world of Phong Nha Bang reminds us that even in the 21st century, our planet still holds mysteries yet to be fully understood. It is a testament to the immense power of geological time and the persistent, creative force of water. These caves are not empty voids, but living museums of natural history, archives of the Earth's past. To venture into their depths is to feel a profound sense of humility and awe at the scale and complexity of the world that lies just beneath our feet. We travel now to the confluence of three rivers in southern China, to witness a monument of staggering scale and profound spiritual significance. Carved into the side of a red sandstone cliff, the Leshan giant Buddha has sat in serene contemplation for over 1,200 years. At 71 meters high, it is the largest and tallest stone Buddha statue in the world, an icon of faith and a masterpiece of ancient craftsmanship that has withstood the ravages of time, erosion, and history. The story of its creation is as remarkable as the statue itself. Construction began in the 8th century, led by a Chinese monk named Hai Tong. He hoped that the presence of the Buddha would calm the turbulent waters of the rivers below, which had long plagued passing ships. For 90 years, countless artisans and laborers toiled, meticulously chipping away at the cliff face to reveal the serene figure of Maitreya, the future Buddha, who represents a time of peace and enlightenment. To stand at the feet of this colossus is to be overwhelmed by its sheer size. The Buddha's fingers are longer than an average person, and one of its toenails is large enough for a person to sit upon. Yet, despite its immense scale, the statue exudes a remarkable sense of calm and gentleness. The expression on the Buddha's face is one of peaceful compassion, its heavy-lidded eyes gazing down upon the waters it was built to tame. It is a powerful symbol of humanity's yearning for peace and protection. The genius of its design extends beyond its artistic merit. The statue incorporates a sophisticated and hidden drainage system, with channels and pipes carved into various parts of its body, such as the collar, arms, and behind the ears. This clever engineering has been crucial in preserving the statue, diverting rainwater to reduce weathering and erosion, a testament to the incredible foresight of its ancient builders. It is a fusion of art, spirituality, and practical science. Today, the Lashan giant Buddha remains a sacred site of pilgrimage for Buddhists and a source of wonder for visitors from all over the world. It is a powerful reminder of the enduring power of faith to inspire monumental achievements. As you gaze up at this serene giant, you feel a connection not just to the spiritual ideals it represents, but to the generations of people who have stood in this same spot, filled with the same sense of awe. It is a timeless monument to compassion, carved in stone. Our journey now takes a dramatic turn, leading us to one of the most extreme and otherworldly landscapes on the planet, the Danakil Depression in Ethiopia. This is one of the lowest, driest, and hottest places on Earth, a geological cauldron where the planet's inner turmoil is laid bare. It is a place that challenges our very definition of life and beauty, a landscape painted in colors so vivid they seem hallucinatory. This is the crucible of the Earth, where new land is being born. The Danakil is a region of intense geological activity, located at the junction of 3 tectonic plates that are slowly tearing the continent of Africa apart. The ground itself hisses and steams, volcanoes rumble, and the air is thick with the smell of sulfur. Here, you can witness the raw power of planetary forces at work, a process that is usually hidden deep beneath the oceans. It feels less like a place on Earth and more like the surface of a distant alien planet. One of its most striking features is the Dalal hydrothermal field. Here, superheated, mineral-laden water pushes up from deep within the Earth, creating a psychedelic tapestry of acid pools, salt formations, and geysers. The colors are astonishing. Fluorescent yellows, toxic greens, and rusty oranges, all formed by a complex cocktail of sulfur, salt, and other minerals. It is a landscape that is both beautiful and deadly, a visual feast that belies the extreme acidity and temperature of the pools. Despite these incredibly harsh conditions, with temperatures regularly soaring above 50 degrees Celsius, life remarkably persists. Scientists are fascinated by the extremophiles found here, microscopic organisms that have adapted to thrive in an environment that would be instantly fatal to most other forms of life. The study of these resilient microbes offers clues about how life might exist on other planets and moons within our solar system, making the Danakil a natural laboratory for astrobiology. The Danakil Depression is also home to the Afar people, who have adapted over centuries to this brutal environment. For generations, they have made a living by mining the vast salt flats, cutting blocks of salt from the cracked earth and transporting them by camel caravan, a tradition that has changed little over time. Their resilience is a powerful testament to the human ability to adapt and endure in even the most unforgiving corners of our world. The Danakil is a place of profound extremes, a stark and beautiful reminder of the powerful and creative forces that continue to shape our planet. We return to China, to a landscape so fantastical it seems to have leaped from the realm of science fiction. This is Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, a world of towering sandstone pillars that rise vertically from the forest floor, their peaks often wreathed in mist, creating the illusion of floating mountains. These dramatic formations, the result of millennia of physical erosion, are a geological wonder, that inspired the floating Hallelujah Mountains in the film Avatar. To navigate this vertical world is an adventure in itself. The Bailong Elevator, the world's tallest outdoor lift, clings to the side of a massive cliff, whisking visitors hundreds of meters up in a matter of minutes. From the top, a network of pathways offers breathtaking views of the quartz sandstone pillars, some reaching over 200 meters into the sky. Standing on one of these viewing platforms, surrounded by a forest of stone spires, is a truly humbling experience, a moment that puts our own smallness into perspective. Nearby, Tianmen Mountain, or Heaven's Gate Mountain, offers a different kind of thrill. The journey to its summit is via one of the world's longest cable car rides, a spectacular ascent that carries you over lush farmland and deep valleys before climbing steeply up the mountainside. The views are simply staggering, a panorama of plunging cliffs and verdant slopes that unfolds beneath you. It is a journey that builds anticipation for the wonders that await at the top. For those with a head for heights, Tianmen Mountain is famous for its glass walkways. These transparent paths cling to the sheer face of the cliff, allowing you to look straight down into the abyss below. Walking on air with thousands of feet of empty space beneath your feet is a heart-pounding, unforgettable experience. It is a test of nerve that rewards the brave with an unparalleled perspective on the mountain's grandeur and a profound sense of exhilaration. The mountain's crowning glory is Tianmen Cave, Heaven's Gate itself, a huge natural archway eroded through the mountain. A grand staircase of 999 steps, known as the Stairway to Heaven, leads up to this magnificent opening. To climb these steps and stand within the arch, looking out at the world framed by stone, is a moment of profound awe. Zhangjiajie and Tianmen Mountain are a testament to nature's power as a sculptor, creating landscapes that fire the imagination and challenge our sense of what is possible. Our voyage now takes us to the plains of Thessaly in central Greece, to a site that, honestly, defies both gravity and belief. Here, colossal pillars of dark rock rise abruptly from the ground, sculpted by wind and water over millions of years into these fantastical shapes. And perched precariously atop these natural towers are the monasteries of Meteora. The name itself means suspended in the air, and it perfectly captures the astonishing, almost surreal spectacle of these holy refuges. These monasteries are a triumph of faith and human endurance. Beginning in the 11th century, hermit monks sought solitude and spiritual isolation in small caves within these rock pillars. Over the centuries, driven by a desire to be closer to God and to escape the turmoil of the world below, they began to build monasteries on the inaccessible peaks. The logistical challenges were immense. Materials and people were hoisted up in nets and baskets, a perilous undertaking that relied on sheer faith and immense physical effort. At its peak, a community of 24 monasteries flourished here, forming a vibrant spiritual center. Today, 6 of these remarkable structures remain active, inhabited by monks and nuns who continue a tradition of worship and contemplation that has lasted for centuries. To visit them is to step back in time. The interiors are adorned with priceless Byzantine frescoes, ancient icons, and religious artifacts, all preserved within these eagles' nests of stone. The journey to reach the monasteries, once a life-threatening ordeal, is now made easier by steps carved into the rock. But the sense of awe, honestly, remains undiminished. As you ascend, the views become increasingly spectacular, with the fertile plains stretching out below and the other rock towers standing like silent giants around you. The atmosphere is one of profound peace and sanctity, a feeling that you are in a place set apart from the ordinary world. Meteora is a unique fusion of natural wonder and spiritual devotion. The extraordinary geology provided the canvas, but it was human faith that created the masterpiece. These monasteries in the sky stand as a testament to the lengths people will go to in search of spiritual solace and a connection to the divine. It is a landscape that inspires not only wonder at the power of nature, but also deep respect for the tenacity and devotion of the human spirit. We now venture again into the Danakil Depression, this time to confront one of nature's most raw and formidable displays of power, the Erta Ale volcano. Its name in the local Afar language means smoking mountain, but it is more famously known as the gateway to hell. And honestly, that's no exaggeration. Erta Ale is one of the very few volcanoes in the world with a continuously active lava lake bubbling in its crater, a permanent window into the fiery heart of our planet. The journey to Erta Ale is an expedition into an unforgiving environment. It involves a grueling trek across jagged, solidified lava fields, usually undertaken in the cool of the night to avoid the blistering daytime heat. The landscape is stark and monochromatic, a sea of black volcanic rock under a canopy of brilliant stars. The only guide is the faint, ominous glow on the horizon, a beacon that grows brighter and more intense with every step, promising a glimpse of the inferno ahead. Reaching the crater rim is a moment of primal awe and, honestly, a little bit of terror. Below, in the caldera, lies the lava lake, a churning, breathing cauldron of molten rock. The surface crusts over into black plates, which are then torn apart by the immense pressure from below, revealing the incandescent orange liquid beneath. It hisses, splatters, and roars, a symphony of destruction and creation. To stand so close to such untamed power is a deeply humbling and visceral experience. But this place is not just a spectacle, it's also a crucial site for scientific research. Volcanologists study the lava lake to understand the complex dynamics of magma and the processes that drive volcanic eruptions. It offers a rare, accessible look at the plumbing system of a volcano, providing valuable data that can help predict eruptions and mitigate their risks elsewhere in the world. Here, scientific inquiry meets one of nature's most dangerous phenomena. Erta Ale is also a place of cultural significance for the Afar people who have lived in its shadow for generations, their lives intertwined with the moods of the volcano. Their ability to navigate and survive in this hostile land is a remarkable story of human adaptation. To witness Erta Ale is to come face to face with the elemental forces that forged our world. It is a stark, terrifying, and profoundly beautiful reminder that the ground beneath our feet is alive and forever in motion. From the fiery depths of a volcano, our journey now transports us to a realm of pristine, icy beauty. Welcome to Banff National Park in Canada, the crown jewel of the Rocky Mountains. This is a landscape of superlatives: soaring, snow-capped peaks, vast glaciers, and lakes of a color so intensely turquoise they almost seem unreal. Established as Canada's first national park, Banff is a sanctuary dedicated to preserving one of the world's most magnificent alpine environments. The scenery here is, honestly, nothing short of breathtaking. Mountains with names like Rundle and Cascade dominate the skyline, their jagged peaks reflected in the mirror-smooth surfaces of the lakes below. The park is home to some of the most famous lakes in the world, including Lake Louise and Moraine Lake. The remarkable color of their water comes from fine-grained rock flour, suspended particles of silt ground by glaciers, and carried into the lakes by meltwater. When the sun strikes these particles, they reflect a brilliant blue-green light. Banff is a haven for wildlife. It's a place where you can witness nature in its raw, untamed state. Grizzly bears and black bears roam the forests and meadows. Majestic elk graze in the valleys, and bighorn sheep navigate impossibly steep cliff faces with astonishing agility. The park's vast protected wilderness provides a critical habitat for these and many other species, allowing them to thrive as they have for millennia, largely undisturbed by the human world. The park offers endless opportunities for exploration and adventure, changing dramatically with the seasons. In summer, hiking trails lead to alpine meadows blanketed in wildflowers, and canoes glide across the placid lakes. In winter, the landscape transforms into a wonderland of snow and ice. The mountains are draped in white, the lakes freeze over, and waterfalls turn into spectacular ice sculptures, creating a scene of stark, crystalline beauty. But Banff is more than just a beautiful place. It's a symbol of the conservation movement. Its existence is a testament to the foresight of those who recognize the immense value of preserving such places for future generations. It serves as a powerful reminder of our responsibility to be stewards of the natural world, to protect these irreplaceable treasures from the pressures of development. To visit Banff is to be inspired by the sheer grandeur of nature and to feel a renewed commitment to its preservation. For our final wonder, we remain in the Canadian Rockies, but this time, we seek out a phenomenon that exists only in the depths of winter. This is Abraham Lake, an artificial reservoir on the North Saskatchewan River that, for a few months each year, becomes an art gallery of natural sculpture. As the temperature plummets, the lake freezes over, trapping bubbles of methane gas rising from the lake bed, creating stacks of frozen disks suspended in the crystal-clear ice. The origin of these bubbles is entirely natural. Bacteria on the lake floor decompose organic matter, like dead plants and animals, releasing methane gas. In warmer months, this gas simply bubbles to the surface and dissipates into the air. But in winter, as the gas rises, it gets trapped by the forming ice. As the ice thickens layer by layer, successive bubbles are frozen in place, creating vertical columns that look like ethereal, otherworldly jewels locked within the lake. The lake itself is a product of human engineering, created in 1972 with the construction of the Bighorn Dam. It wasn't designed as a tourist attraction, but its unique combination of deep, cold water and biological activity has given rise to this spectacular and totally unintended natural display. The clarity of the ice is key. With little snow cover due to the strong winds that whip through the valley, the surface is often swept clean, providing a perfect window into the frozen world below. To walk on the surface of Abraham Lake is a surreal experience. You're walking on a canvas of abstract art, with clusters of white orbs frozen at different depths, creating a stunning three-dimensional effect. The sound of the ice cracking and groaning under the immense pressure is a constant, powerful reminder of the forces at play. It's a place that combines a sense of delicate beauty with the raw power of a frozen wilderness. Abraham Lake has become a powerful symbol of the complex relationship between human activity and the natural world. While its existence is artificial, the beauty it reveals is a purely natural process. It also serves as a visual representation of greenhouse gases, a beautiful yet poignant reminder of the methane being released from thawing permafrost and decaying matter worldwide. It is a place of stark beauty and environmental awareness, a fitting and thought-provoking conclusion to our journey across the wonders of our planet. Our voyage across the globe has come to an end, but the Earth's capacity to inspire is, honestly, just limitless. We have stood before floating mountains, gazed into the fiery heart of a volcano, and found peace in a valley of mist. Each landscape we visited is more than just a place. It is a story, a lesson, and a calling. A calling that awakens the deep-seated human spirit of exploration. That same curiosity that has driven us to climb the highest peaks and plumb the deepest oceans. These wonders are not just destinations on a map, but gateways to a deeper understanding of our world and our place within it. The journey of discovery does not end here. It continues in the world around you, in the quiet beauty of a local forest, the intricate design of a snowflake, or the vastness of a starlit sky. I encourage you to keep exploring, to seek out the beauty that surrounds you, and to listen to the ancient stories that our planet has to tell. Cherish these wonders, for they are fragile. They are the masterpieces of our world's natural heritage, a legacy that we have the profound privilege and the solemn responsibility to protect for all time. Let the awe you have felt be a catalyst for connection. Let it remind you that we are part of this magnificent, interconnected web of life. The Earth is our only home, a majestic and wondrous sphere teeming with beauty and life. Let us be its curious students, its passionate advocates, and its devoted guardians. The next journey, the next discovery, awaits. All you have to do is look and listen.